What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Cookie DAO today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. Here we are at about 15.5 cents. Looking at the daily RSI, we have wrestled it out with the 50 area here. We are trying to get above, and we just can't seem to catch a break. Every time we bounce off the 40, it's a good thing, but we're playing Russian roulette here, man. One of these times that chamber's going to give, and we might just go 6 feet under, if you know what I mean. It wouldn't be good if we don't hold the 40 here. If on a daily time frame we close lower than the 40, that would make me believe that we are likely on our way down to prices that are at least at 11 cents, if not 8.5 cents, or maybe even lower than that. You know, we're at 15.4 cents now, so that's not fun, right? The target area at a minimum would be about a 30% drop from here. At a maximum would be about a 45% drop here from here, with a potential to go lower than that. I think I speak for us all when I say we want to avoid that. So what you need to see is basically some life. We need some life from you today, tomorrow. You need to move up. You need to bounce off of this 40 area and get above the 50 and stay above the 50. That's what we need. Do I think that's going to happen? Do I not think that's going to happen? Let's just say I hope it's going to happen. I'm a little bit doubtful. At the moment, but I suppose as long as we are above this 886 here, there is reasons to believe that we do move higher. But overall on this fib, I feel like we do look rather deconstructive rather than productive. That can change, but we need to get back above 20 cents, and we need to stay above 20 cents. Let me rephrase that, okay? Because we can close above 20 cents, that's fine. And if we do go below 20 cents, that's fine. But we don't want to be closing too many consecutive days below 20 cents. We want to get above this area and start closing above this area consistently, consecutively. We don't have to move up. We can consolidate whatever. We can wick down and then come back up and close. That's okay. But what we don't want to do is we don't want to come up, start living below the 20 again, looking like we're postured downward like this. Because if we do something like that, you guys, it's going to get worse before it gets better. That's for damn sure. And you never know. You never know what's going to happen. But let's see here. If we also take another fib, if we take this very significant fib from the low to the high, I want to be clear too, in case it sounds like I'm taking a bearish tone. I wouldn't say I'm taking a bearish tone. I'm not bearish on Cookie DAO at all by any means. But I'm a bit concerned, right? I'm a little bit concerned because Coinbase has listed, right? That was the kind of catalyst that we were hoping would send the prices higher, but it didn't. It's very rare. I really can't think of a moment where Coinbase has ever listed something at the lows and they clearly bought back here. At least that's my assumption. If not, maybe they did buy back here. Maybe they're part of what sent it up. But why would they wait so long to list it? If they had their fill, why did they wait all this time? Wait for it to come down. Binance sold all of it. Bybit sold all of it. Why are they waiting? It doesn't make any sense. But that'd be bad business practice. But hey, man, it's throwing me off. So maybe it's good business practice. It'll create some weak hands to sell. I've decided, you guys, I don't care what happens with the price. I'm probably not going to sell Cookie DAO because inevitably I do see something miraculous happening, whether it's here, whether it's there, whether it's in between, and it's somewhere I wouldn't expect. I'm not going to play the game with this thing. I'm just going to hold through it. And if anything, I will use the gains from my other cryptos to buy more if this thing happens to move down while the rest of the market moves up. Because I think it's a steal here at 15 cents. I really do. If we look at Cookie DAO market cap. And this is why, again, I was saying, don't get me confused. I'm not bearish, man. I'm very bullish on this project. $55 million market cap right now. If it were to drop down and it was to be at an even lower market cap, that's only a more appetizing opportunity, in my opinion, because I very much do expect that this thing is inevitably going to work its way back up to $1 and inevitably beyond that. Multiple dollars, $10 by the end of the cycle, $20 by the end of the cycle and beyond, right? I mean, beyond maybe. Let's see, actually, what would that be? 100x would be 15. 100x from here would be 5 billion. Yeah, you could see beyond $20 for sure. Maybe it was 100. I think it was. This one does have $100 capabilities in it. Yeah, as far as price predictions go, I don't think that it sees $100 by the end of the cycle. Don't get me confused. I don't actually believe that's going to happen. I just accept it as a possibility, right? I don't accept $1,000 as a possibility. I don't accept $200 as a possibility, right? I'm not just saying things for clicks and likes. If I wanted to be crazy, I could be crazy, like the people who think XRP is going to be worth $1,000, right? If I wanted to be crazy, I could be crazy. But $100, it is crazy, but it's possible. It's a crazy possibility. at the very least. Something below $100 though is what I would expect by the end of the cycle. As far as where we go, I don't know. I don't know if it's appropriate to guess right now because we don't know if this is our low just yet. We haven't validated that as a low. From a low to a high here, we do have this fib. It's relatively validated. Let's see if I can get it. If I can get the proper low. Let's go here. High to low here. Sorry. Oh, I want the actual low though. Here we are. There we go. Okay. Because that throws things off the higher up we go. I am anticipating we see prices above 20 bucks, so let's see what kind of target areas we'd be dealing with. Okay, $19 to $32 could happen. Yeah, that's a good target area there. Maybe $10 at a minimum. I would think that we go way higher than $10 though. $100 and $109 there could happen as well. If this is the low, and I'm not saying that it is. I would hope that it is, but I'm not saying that it is. We very well could go lower. We have the same money zone lining up with this money zone. That $20 to $30 area, $20 to $40 area seems to be coming online. In the golden ratio here, the 3618, the triple golden extension, right there below 100 bucks. I could see it happening, but more so than that, I would think something between 20 and 40 bucks is probably what's on the table. It all depends on how we move up from here, of course, where the low is, all that kind of stuff. But I'd be surprised, to say the least. I'd be surprised, to say the least, if we went below these lows, simply because it just looks, it's such perfect support. We're literally at this very key area. I wouldn't want to see us break below there, because if we do, you guys, we're dropping like, I know I said 30% at a minimum, but I would think that we're probably going to drop more than that. We probably would drop down to like 8 cents, something like that, 7.6 to 8 cents. Oh, that's not right. I was like, that's lower than I thought. The golden ratio, there we go, 8.3 to 6.3 cents, the golden ratio there. And while that might not make a lot of sense for like what this thing's got going for it, right? I don't know why it would be dropping, other than the fact that Coinbase listed it, which that is a bearish thing. Don't get me wrong. It's a bullish thing long term, but a bearish thing short term. This circle, the base of that circle is right here, kind of at the base of this shelf. The upper end of that circle is basically at the resistance area of this shelf here. If we look at it on a daily time frame, it might be more clear, right? You did find some support here and support here, resistance here as well. Support here, resistance here, support here, right? This 8.5 cent to 5.5 cent area could be where we go. And it's at 5.5 cents, but I mean, maybe we go that low, but I think the fib was actually at like 6.3 cents if I'm being completely fair. To avoid that, we need to see today not close too much lower. It can close here. It can even close a little bit below the 40. That's fine, but we don't want to persist below the 40. If we are going to close here or below the 40, like we did this time, we need to move up immediately afterwards. That's what we need to see. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame and stop beating around the bush. Let's get to the nitty gritty here. I've been avoiding it because I don't want to look at it, man. It's gonna tell us bearish things. Let's see. Okay, it's actually not that bad. It's neutral. It's a neutral RSI. Right now the ball is in the bear's court, that's for sure, but it's actually not that bad. What about the 1-hour RSI? Hey, we got some bullish divergence. Higher lows, slightly lower lows there. You're moving down without volume. Yeah, there is a lot of volume that came in on this day, but that was Coinbase listing day, so I don't know if I can attribute that to buying. There's probably a good commingling of hands there, buyers and sellers. We're also right here at this prior area of support. You know, maybe we do find support. Maybe there is hope. It just depends, I suppose. I would think, looking at this 1-hour time frame, if we were going to move down, it would probably happen between today and tomorrow. We'd get into that oversold zone, and this is why I'm not selling any of it, even if it does go below where I was talking about earlier, not earlier in this video, but in a video before, that if we were to go below like 15.5 or 15 cents, or maybe it was 14 cents, that I would just panic sell there, try and reallocate at lower prices. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to buy more if it happens to go lower, because at any given point we really could see something like this where maybe we do drop and then just rip right back immediately, right? And I don't want to play that game, right? I've got some decent money invested in this thing. I'm planning on investing more if it does go lower. I believe that it is going to go higher. I'm very convicted, and I very much do believe that we're going to see new all-time highs with this thing in a matter of no time at all. The project is solid. The crypto markets are just a little bit shaky right now, and that's all it is. So I don't really have anything else that I want to say. I think I'll just end it there. Bullish on Cookie DAO, definitely bullish on Cookie DAO. Concerned in the short term, but at the end of the day, I'm really not that concerned, right? It's not what I'd want to see. I was hoping that this thing would start moving up a little bit sooner, but that's okay. You know, the aspects or the aspirations that I had when I first bought it, it seemed like it was ready to move up ahead of the market, and that was kind of the nice thought about it, was that it could start moving up beforehand, before the rest of the market. But now it's looking like it might move down more, and then maybe it might have to catch up to the rest of the market, and that's okay if that happens too. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, man. Because inevitably we will be worth multiple dollars, $10, $15, 25, 30, 40, you know, all that stuff and beyond. I got nothing else for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. The shorter term time frames actually do give me a little bit of hope, but they're saying the same thing that the daily time frame is saying, which the daily looks a little bit more scary, but the shorter time frames, the 4 hour and the 1 hour, are saying if we are to hold this area as support, we need to do it now. We need to move up now. So hopefully by the time most of you watch this video, or by the time we wake up tomorrow, hopefully this thing has, well, it's going to give us some resolution, I would expect. One way or another, it's going to give us some resolution. We'll just see what that is. All right, so I'll make a video on this, probably not tonight, unless we do make the move by tonight. And I'll probably just make another video tomorrow morning and just keep track of this thing. We'll make a video every single day until we get some resolution. We figure out what's going on, okay? Hopefully higher spirits, more bullish aspirations will be had over the next 24 to 36 hours. For real, I got nothing else for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Bye-bye.